Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of Kingdom Athletics. Welcome to continuing exclusive coverage of Harborwomen basketball on YouTube. Greg Varsity, happy to have you with us here on a Wednesday afternoon at the Harborwomen University, host the Lady Red Raiders of North Quincy High School. For the Harborwomen, this is game number 6 on the season. They have a record of 4-1. They're only defeat coming to the sandbox for 50 last Friday evening by a score of 28. They defeated the Panthers of Whitman Hanson on Monday. This is the middle game of 3 games this week for the Harborwomen. The North Quincy game is sandwiched around a home and home with the Panthers of Whitman Hanson. This actually was on the calendar as opening night nearly a month ago, back on December 28th. But the isolation protocol for Hingham, which delayed the start of the Harborwomen season by 2 weeks, plus a reschedule from this past Sunday, brings us full circle to a month earlier, to nearly a month later, I should say. If you're new to rules of modification basketball in the COVID pandemic, there is no jump ball. The first possession of the game is decided by coin toss, then after that it's alternating possession. Hingham won the toss.
How are you? Hey Greg, thank you.
Coach Brzezinski just walking in front of
Ball's
the
in.
position. And Affinity has put the ball in play. We're underway. Glad to have you with us on live stream channel 2 on YouTube on Hingham Athletics. This is Emma looking for Triggs. Triggs takes it strong to the hole. Back come the Red Raiders. Ruby Ahern hooks it out. Rebound by Morgan Brzezinski, and there's a foul. Nope. Morgan's called for traveling. It'll be Red Raider ball. Just underway, 7:37 remaining in the first quarter. Taylor Kieran. Ruby Ahern. Back to Kieran. Ava McGrath. On the dribble penetrate, shot's no good. That was Lindsay Triggs with the defensive rebound. Morgan Brzezinski in the far corner. Ball. Sarah Ryan to inbound for the Harborwomen. Sarah to Triggs in the corner. Triggs down low to Affinity, but the shot doesn't go. With the rebound, back comes the Red Raiders. Murphy. Kieran. McGrath. Loose ball. Here comes Triggs leading the break. Affinity's jumper is long. And Ahern will start the ball back the other way for the Raiders. And the jumper falls. Credit the basket to Nelson, it's 2-0. Triggs with a strong move to the hole, to over the line for 2. We'll wait on the foul call. Fouls on Murphy, that's the first on the team. Again, another unique thing about rules modification. When there's no rebounding required, the shot is taken like an old-fashioned technical. Now that a rebound's possible. 2 defenders are going the low block. Lindsay makes both of them. We're knotted at 2 here. We're just underway. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first. This is Nelson. Molly guarded by Ryan. Ruby Ahern with it. This is down low for Jillian. And She'll be called for steps. Nope. Check that. Jillian will go to the line. They called it on white 34. There is no white 34. It's going to be on Finity. Nope, they're going to give it to Triggs. I had to decide 3 times who fouls on. Seconds off the back rim. We're still knotted at 2. Here comes Emma Morgan. Shot blocked in the corner. Ball off Red Raider. It'll be Hingham ball. 22 to shoot. Plenty of time. Sarah Ryan will do the honors. Morgan Brzezinski. Sarah. Nice dish. Kennedy couldn't finish. Back come the Raiders. 3-pointer on the way is good. Count the 3 for Nelson. She's got all 5 in the game. North Quincy ahead, 5-2. Triggs 3 counted. So it's Triggs versus Nelson here in the early going. Each player has all 5, but we're knotted at 5. Triggs with the block on Nelson. And the ball goes out of bounds off a Raider. It'll be Harborwomen ball. 5:10 remaining in the first. Here's Morgan Brzezinski. Our pass just a little too far for Emma Finity. And it'll be North Quincy ball. Hingham to apply a little backcourt pressure here. Ball gets into a Hearn. Hearn posts up to Jillian. Jillian back to a Hearn. Loose ball. Picked up by Emma. Lead pass ahead. Nice scoop and hold, but the shot doesn't go. Alex had a little too much on the layup. Ball goes wide. It will be North Quincy ball. But there, check that. There was a foul called. And it'll be on Hingham. Sarah Ryan's first. And the rebounding action, so it will be North Quincy ball. Hingham continuing to apply the backcourt pressure. Here comes Murphy with it. Murphy the kick out to McGrath. McGrath back around the horn to a Hearn. A Hearn's 3 is short. McGrath with the rebound, kick out, back rim, that was Murphy. Ball goes loose, it's still a Hearn. Back out to Nelson, 17 to shoot. Murphy with it, McGrath. McGrath drives, called for steps. That's got the foul called. Substitution coming, here comes the student body for Hingham. We got Kerr and Lizzie Blackwood. That's Lizzie carrying the ball up. Lizzie dumps it to Lauren Weber, who drains it for 2. 7-5 Harborwomen, 3:40 remaining here in the first. Glad to have you with us on live stream 2. And just like that, Jillian answers for the Red Raiders. We're knotted at 7. Jillian with the loose ball rebound. He dumps it off to Kira Murphy, and Kira brings the ball up over the timeline. And once again, McGrath is called for steps. And we'll have our first Red Raider substitution. Taylor Kieran comes into the game. Lizzie Blackwood, her pass got telegraphed. For the basket. Ruby Ahern will have a chance for a 3-point play. Fouls on Blackwood, her first, team third. 3:05 remaining here in the first. Raiders lead 9-7 in the early going. Ruby's free throws off the front rim. Sophie gets the rebound over to Marissa Matthews. Her pass goes too far, but Matthews gets it back. Jumper on the way by Weber, short. Matthews on the follow, can't get it to go. And we'll see what we got underneath. It'll be another foul. It'll be on Blackwood. That'll be her second, team fourth. Coach Bloom is responding for a little ball pressure here. Apparently he's trying to play full 100 man-to-man full court pressure. There's Matthews with the steal. Oh, check that. Sorry, that was Rachel O'Connor. 14 versus a 44. 2:20 remaining, first quarter. Still 9-7 our score. Raiders out in front. Blackwood on the floor after it. Loose ball, Jillian has it. 8 seconds to shoot. Pass down low. That was too strong for Murphy. And Hingham clears the boards. Here's Lizzie Blackwood over the timeline. Lizzie drives baseline. Lizzie gets hammered. Lizzie will go to the line for two. Fouls on Ruby Ahern, her first, team second. 1:49 remaining. We got an inadvertent whistle by the referee, so Lizzie missed the first, but she's going to get the first one over again. Explain that in a minute. If you notice, the officials are wearing masks as well, so their whistles are actually handheld electronic whistles, and he inadvertently pressed his handheld whistle while Lizzie was taking her first shot, so she was awarded her second one, which she missed. She made the third, which was actually the second. So by definition, she's one of two officially in the book. 11-8 is our score. 1:45 and counting first quarter. Blackwood with the loose ball. O'Connor's layup was short. Marissa Matthews collected the loose ball. Her rebound, she was fouled in the rebounding action. She'll go to the line. Kira Murphy picked up her second personal just like that. But Kira Murphy has 2 for the Raiders. Lizzie Blackwood has 2 for the Harborwomen. 4-3 are team fouls, favoring Hingham at this point. 1:31 remaining. Matthews gets the second, her first point of the game. The lead is cut to 2. Hingham back full court, 100 pressure, length of the floor. Long lead pass, score the basket. 4 points for Jillian in the quarter. Lizzie Blackwood trying to bring the ball up. Picked off and stolen by Ruby Ahern. Ahern looks inside, and we're going to have a foul. 22 black. That's on Jillian. That's her first, team fourth. These two officials are not calling tie-ups in the rebounding action. Instead, they're calling fouls. So we're down to 1:09 remaining. One of the teams called timeout, and I don't know who. I'm going to assume it's Hingham.
So wait.
I didn't actually see who got the timeout. Another thing to note about rule modification basketball, instead of the customary 1 minute timeout, it's 1 minute and 15 seconds now. So with 1 minute and 15 seconds, you have a little longer time. So By now, the team should be used to the extra time. Warren Weber with it. Good, pretty give and go. The basket doesn't go by Pearl, but it was a great idea. We finally have an alternating possession. That's our first of the game. It goes back to North Quincy. Again, Hingham full court pressure. No zone trap here. Just basic man-to-man full court. Remember, the 10-second half-court rule is now back in effect in girls basketball. That's not a COVID rule modification. That's the fact that the Commonwealth now, the NIAA, has adopted the National Federation of High School rules for all sports. Another jump, alternating possession goes back to the Harborwomen. So what you heard about Federation football a year ago is now the rule set across all sports. So in girls basketball, that means the 10-second half-court rule is back. It was in the game for years, disappeared for about a decade, and now it's back. Got a foul on the play. A block called. It's going to be on Ruby Ahern, her second. Fouls are piling up. It's now 5-4. Melissa Matthews on the bucket, on the follow-up on the rebound. And the Hingham deficit is 2 points with 22 seconds left. Stolen on the inbound pass, lead pass the length of the floor for Taylor Kern. Her shot's off the rim, no good. Here's Marissa Matthews, to Lizzie Blackwood. Blackwood rebound, no good, but Matthews is there to put it in. We're not at a 13 with 5 seconds remaining. Shot from half court, just short. We reached the end of one here at Hingham. The score of the Raiders 13, the Harborwomen 13. So Hingham was led in the quarter by Matthews with 5 and Lindsay Triggs with 5. Weber had 2 and Blackwood had 1. On the Raiders side, Nelson had 5, Ruby had 2, and Jillian had 4. That's the scoring for both sides of the ledger. Alternating possession will start this quarter with the Red Raiders having possession. Timeouts are 2 minutes and 30 seconds between the quarters. That also includes halftime. There are no more 10-minute halftimes, simply because there are no locker rooms to go to due to social distancing. Rather, there are chairs set up in circles at the end of each bleachers. You'll also notice the players are sitting socially distant on the bleachers. So.
Oh, right.
Again, the philosophy with the rules modification is to keep the games moving as quickly as you can, limit the limit contact, and keep social distancing guidelines wherever possible.
How are you doing?
This is the first of a doubleheader tonight on YouTube. Hingham Athletics live stream channel 2. Coming up at 6:30 will be the varsity contest between these two schools. There was no freshman. Quincy doesn't have a freshman basketball team. Molly Nelson to inbound for the Red Raiders. Nelson ahead to Ahern, underway here in the second quarter. Jumper short. Ahern with the rebound. Long jumper off. Molly grabs the rebound. Ruby grabs the rebound again. It goes off. And into the Harborwomen ball. We've got Sarah Ryan on the floor. Pass stolen. Kira Murphy with it. Murphy driving. That's Ruby Ahern. Back out top to McGrath. McGrath drives. short. On the rebound, Jillian, she gets hacked. She'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on Elise Jones. That's her first. Should be team fifth. We'll see. Elise isn't even in the game yet. Second is good. Trying to see if they correct that. Right now they still have Elise on the board. Morgan with the shot. Loose ball. There's Ruby Fernandez with it. Ryan. Kaczynski. Jumper is good. Nope, Elise did get the foul because she just scored the basket. Hingham has a lead at 15 to 14. Murphy. Ahern. Ahern top of the key guarded by Morgan. Down low it goes to McGrath. She'll go to the line. Fernandez will pick up the arm. .6:43 remaining here in the second quarter. Score is knotted at 15 here. Fernandez on the rebound. Strong move to the basket and count it. Ball, and if you'll notice, there's no inbounding underneath the basket. Rather, it's side out, foul line extended. Elise Jones with the steal. She loses control, and under the quick steal, here's Ahern with it. She'll get it back out. She'll reset the play for the Raiders. 5:50 and counting first half. Elise Jones in the tie-up on the rebounding. This will be Hingham ball on the alternating possession. Here comes Taylor back into the game for the Raiders. Jones on the steal. Morgan. Ryan for three off the back of the glass. She didn't call glass, so she doesn't deserve to make the shot. Here's Murphy. Back out to Sharon. Sides back around to Murphy. Murphy to reset the play to Ahern. 5 minutes remaining. Ahern goes strong. Rebound is Elise. Tying up with Jillian. This time alternating possession remains with the Red Raiders. 13 to shoot. As Ahern's shot did not hit the glass. No new clock. And on the rebound and alternating possession, you do not get a new clock if you own possession. Oh, that's Lova's wearing 31 tonight. I was trying to figure out who 31 was. Ruby Fernandez, sorry about playing in the corner, folks. And I didn't recognize Miss Lothier. Normally she's wearing 35, and tonight for some reason she's wearing 31. And that kind of made a little, I had to make a note in the score sheet here, and as I did it, I missed the basket. So it's 19-15, just to give you a game reset here. 4:35 remaining here in the second. Team fouls stand at 6 for the Harborwomen, so North Quincy will be shooting the rest of the way. The Red Raiders have committed 5 in the contest so far in the first half. It's 6-2 scoring here in the second quarter. Red Raiders have yet to make a field goal. They're 2 of 4 shooting from the line. Hingham has gotten baskets from Fernandez, Jones, and Lother for their 6 points. We're glad to have you here on the live stream on Channel 2. For those of you who were with us last Friday, we were talking about this being a massive week of 10 games. Well, we weren't with you on Monday, we weren't with you on Tuesday, because the boys wound up in one of those wonderful COVID situations. So they didn't play yesterday. They only had a junior varsity and freshman game on Monday. So we'll be with you here today, and we will be with you Friday night for 3 games with Whitman Hanson, which will also be senior night for Abby Fulton. Talk about more about that as the games go on tonight. Action back in. Lother with the steal. Morgan. Lead pass for Ryan went a little too far. It'll be Quincy ball. But that's the kind of up-tempo play that Coach Kloon likes to see from his girls. So he's not going to go screaming into the night about that one. He is getting ready for the student body to come in. Here's a Hearn over the timeline. Ruby dumps it to Kira Murphy. Kira being guarded by Lother steals. Lother to Ruby Fernandez. And Ruby is called for steps. She had to bring the ball up to get over a defender, and in doing so, the trailing official called it for steps.
Here we go, defense!
All right, so we got the student body in, and with that immediately comes a foul. I think it's going to be on Alex Kennedy. We'll wait. Yep, it's on 20. Hearn makes the first. Should be 19-16 as our score. And the second one short. Lindsay Triggs on it. Infinity. Kick out. Matthews. Way long. Good offensive board. Back to Triggs. Matthews digs it out and rips it. Gives it to Triggs. Triggs with the runner. Count it. Lindsay Triggs. They're going to give it, I think they're going to give it to Ruby. Yep. They're giving it to Ruby or Hearn. That's her third. Lindsay makes it.
Here we go, hang up, work hard on defense here, hang up. Yep, stay in front.
And traveling called. Head coach Christina Diorio for the Red Raiders made no time getting a Hearn out of the game with 3 fouls. And we've got an offensive foul down the other side. Sophie Kerr picks up her first. It's a player control foul, so it's 8. So this will not be a shooting foul. Hingham with the full court man-to-man. They leave in this setup. They will leave the rebound, the inbounder not covered. And we got a carry called on Kieran. 2:56 and counting, well, once the clock starts again. 2:56 remaining here in the first. 22-16 our score. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining us on Hingham Athletics live stream channel 2 on YouTube. You're watching coverage of Harborwomen Junior Varsity basketball. The Harborwomen are hosting the Red Raiders of North Quincy. This is Molly Nelson to inbound. Nelson with the dribble penetration out to McGrath. McGrath looking to drive down the lane. Guarded closely by Triggs. McGrath with the rebound out to Kieran. That was Nelson with the jump. Matthews with the rebound. Length of the court pass. And a nice pass underneath Kennedy. Kennedy found Kennedy, and Kennedy laid it in. 24-18, Hingham's largest lead as we're approaching 10 first half. And we're going to be shooting. Hingham's a little sloppy on the outlets tonight. We'll wait for the foul call. They called it on Triggs. That'll be her second. Jillian made one of two. It's 24-17. And it's going to be a foul in the rebounding action against 32. Hingham. Triggs picks up her third. So now it's double bonus. It's Taylor at the line. She's made the first. 24-18 is the score. 2:06 remaining. And she's made them both. This is Emma with it. Emma over the timeline. And that should be a kick and a new clock.
Nice play.
So Emma to inbound. Emma kicks it across to Jones. That was Sophie Kerr who got hacked. No call. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Hingham ball. This will be a side out. And Emma will inbound again. Emma looking for Matthews. Deflected away by Jillian. And we'll try this again. Alex Kennedy. Back to Kennedy on the give and go. I believe that was Kerr with the assist. 1:30 to play, first half. 26-19 is the score. This is Kira Murphy. She drives the lane. Jillian has it. Back out in the corner it goes to Nelson. Back to Jillian. Jillian gets hammered. She'll go back to the line for two. North Quincy is yet to make a field goal here in the quarter. They give the foul to Kerr. They have 3 up on the board, but that's not what I have. I only have her 2. Then again, I'm happy with the score. That's Elise Jones with it. In the corner to Sophie Kerr. Good give and go back to Sophie. She couldn't get the handle. But in the tie-up, it'll be Hingham ball. It will remain Hingham.
Good ideas, Hayden. Good ideas. Heads
Take
up.
that back. I missed it on the board. It'll be North Quincy ball. 1:02 remaining. Here comes Molly Nelson with it. We're under a minute. The lead is 6 for the Harborwomen. Kira Murphy. Matthews with the board. Outlet pass. Emma with it. Nice give and go. Rebound doesn't go. Emma rejected. Plenty of time. Matthews. Jumper on the way. Good. Score for Alex Kennedy, 6 in the quarter. 28-20 is the lead. 19 seconds. This is McGrath. Dribbles low. Kicks out. Called for steps. 14.3 remaining. Emma to inbound. Alex to receive. Down to 4. Jump shot, long range. It's going to be short, and that's the end of the quarter. So the Harborwomen do not allow a field goal in the quarter, just 7 free throws. Meanwhile, they score 15 in the quarter. At halftime, leading scorers on the Hingham side of the ledger, you've got Triggs with 8. You've got Kennedy with 6. You've still got Matthews sitting on the 5 from the first half. On the North Quincy side of the house, you've got Jillian with 7 now.
Oh no, I didn't.
She was 3 of 6 from the line in the second quarter. Okay, you still have Molly with 5, and you've got Ruby Ahern with 3.
I don't like it.
Foul troubles, we've got a mess going on here. On the North Quincy side of the board, we got Ahern with 3, we got Murphy with 2. I think it's ugly on the Hingham side of the ledger. Blackwood with 2, Kerr with 2, Triggs with 3. And they actually had Kerr on the board 4-3, but I don't have that on my ledger, so we'll see. But like I said, I'm not the official book tonight, so that's where we are. Possession error will be Hingham to start the second half. And the advantage is 8 points for Hingham at this point. Both teams are starting to play up-tempo, man-to-man, full court. Trying to advance the action. A lot of fouls called in the first half. A higher percentage than normal for what would be a junior varsity. This is more reminiscent of a freshman game than it would be a junior varsity game, but it's what's being called. All right, so we're ready to go. It'll be Hingham ball to inbound.
Inbound right here. Wait. Ball's in.
And Lauren Weber to inbound. Weber to Blackwood, we're underway. Fernandez. Little drop. Jumper, little strong. Swings back around, Weber. Blackwood. Jumper 3 on the way, back rim, hit the cable. And those of you who are new to here, that was Rachel Quinn. A little ground rule, the support wires that come down in front of the basket are considered to be out of bounds. Those are the cables that haul the baskets back up to their upright position when they're not in use. So when that happens, it's considered to be out of bounds. This is Murphy, Ahern. Nelson's shot is blocked, and we've got a blocking foul immediately, so the foul fest continues. So we have no love fest on slowing down the fouls. Sophie Kerr picks up her third. And that's the first team. Nope, check that. It's not going to be on Kerr. It'll be on Ruby Fernandez. That'll be her second. Now Fernandez just picked up her third. It's kind of funny. Some of the officials know that I'm a long-time dress, scorer. The official pointing at me as if I've got the official book tonight. I don't. I'm doing something entirely different this season. We're presenting all the live streams to you and providing commentary. And it's a gift to you in the global pandemic, and we're pleased to bring it to you on YouTube, Hingham Athletic live stream 2. It'll be Harborwomen ball as we resume here. It's still 28-20, which was our halftime score. Dangerous inbound pass, and it's going to result in a turnover. You could see that had problems all the way along. And that's probably more of a lack of game action than, the junior varsity's only played 5 games, and if you're mixing players in and out, and that's kind of, all teams play. And we got a traveling violation on Melanie Nelson, and we'll go back to the Harborwomen. But knowing where players are going, knowing the cuts they're making, knowing the defensive and offensive strategies that are going on. Even for a team that has a lot of juniors here, you still have a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are new, that are being mixed in constantly. And you're still trying to get everyone's used to everybody else. And the fives are constantly being mixed up, which is what you're trying to do here. As I've mentioned many times, it's not about the wins and losses at this level. It's grooming the talent to the next level. On the rebounding action, it's alternating possession. The ball remains in the possession of the Red Raiders. The shot clock's not a problem because the ball had just been put up on the rim. So Taylor Kieran checks back in. Molly Nelson goes out for the Red Raiders. Kieran to inbound.
Match up. Same thing, Ruby.
We had an inadvertent whistle. We're going to try this all over again. The ball was tipped, so there's no backcourt. Long range 3 is good. Count it, Taylor Kieran. That's their first basket since the first quarter. The 7 points they had in the second quarter were all from the free throw line. Weber. Blackwood. Fernandez. 12 to shoot. Fernandez loses the handle. She'll be called for steps. 5:36 remaining third quarter, 28-23 our score. Glad to have you with us on live stream channel 2 on Hingham Athletics, your home for Harborwomen and Harborwomen basketball. Channel 1 is your home for Harborwomen and Harborwomen hockey. Tie up on the jump and the rebound, then it goes alternating possession to Hingham. We have a programming note for you on hockey. The boys and Duxbury Dragons hockey team has been rescheduled. We'll get that in a moment. But here's Blackwood. Fernandez underneath. Her rainbow's no good. She gets the rebound and gets hacked by Ahern. That'll be number 4. Black 0. The referees are not having a very good night. And white calls time. That is her 4th. That's the important thing. That is her 4th personal and the first team foul. But anyway, as I was mentioning, on the hockey side of the house, the boys' game scheduled with Duxbury, which, if I remember right, was on a Saturday someplace, has been rescheduled now for next Monday. And that will be a 3:15 airtime on Channel 1. Let me just get this for everybody because, as I've mentioned, everything changes so quickly around here, you simply do not know what the schedules are. But I do believe now it's 3:15 Monday. In fact, I know it's 3:15 Monday. We'll be on the air at 3:15. Face-off will most likely be, February 1st, 3:15. Face-off around 3:22 or so. That'll be the face-off for Hingham, Harborwomen, Duxbury hockey. So, like I said, you never know what the scheduling is going to be around here. So, what we thought we were going to have 10 basketball games this week, we're down to 5. We lost 6, we gained 2. And now we added a hockey game that we didn't have. Right from the COVID world. Back to the action, this is Weber. Weber's short for Nancy. That was Blackwood with the rebound. He and Fernandez tied up the jump ball, alternating possession, beginning to look like a freshman game on the score sheet. Goes to the Raiders. 28-23 if you're just joining us, 4:43 remaining. Harborwomen with a 5-point lead. On the turnaround jumper, score it, Rachel O'Connor. That's the first bucket of the quarter for the Harborwomen. Loose ball picked up by Elise Jones. And we have a whistle.
Let's see a spark here, defense.
And we have a Hingham substitution. There must have been a violation of the ball. Here comes Kieran. Back out to Murphy. Murphy swings it to Nelson. Nelson to McGrath. McGrath drives and scores. 3 points in the game for Ava. 30-25 to score. Morgan Bazinski's pass too far for Emma. Another turnover for the Harborwomen. And the Raiders have a chance to close it to 3. This is Murphy with the runner off the glass. McGrath, power move off the rim. Ball out of bounds, goes to Hingham. Standard press break for Hingham to break this press because it's not really a press. It's going to get called for steps again. It's Triggs. Again, my favorite call. Boy makes that athletic move. It's never going to get called for steps on that. That's just my little rant about a young lady making that kind of athletic move will get called for steps all the time. McGrath jumps it back out to Karen. Karen's jumper, rainbow's no good. Off of Lindsay's hands, it will be North Quincy ball. It will be side out. This will be Murphy to inbound. Murphy to Jillian. Jillian around the horn to Nelson. Nelson to Kieran. Back to Nelson to Kieran. This is Murphy. 18-17 to shoot. Goes to McGrath. McGrath looking for the cutter inside off the fingertips. And here comes Logan. Margaret, nice jump pass, looking for Morgan. Morgan cycles, looks, jumper, no. Nice anticipation by Lothar. Lothar jumper to Emma. Emma's 3 is no good. Jumper tied up, and this is alternating possession, and this time it belongs to the Harborwomen. 2:44 remaining here in the third. 30-25 the score, Harborwomen. Thank you for joining us on Hingham Athletics live stream channel 2. Emma on the give and go. Her layup's no good. She's got the rebound. Ball's loose on the floor. Goes off of a greater player. It'll be Harborwomen ball side out. Lother to inbound. Screen set. This is Emma. Emma was looking inside. Pass pick off. Nelson to Murphy. Murphy over the timeline. Gets a screen from Kieran. Kieran looks for the three ball. Back rim. McGrath on the rebound. Corner to Nelson. Back out to Kieran. New shot clock, no problem. Cutter through the corner. That's Nelson. Back out to Jillian. Jillian cycles around. Nelson. Nelson gives it to Murphy, who drives down the lane. She's going to the line for two. Foul's on Lother, that's her first. Only the third team. Considering all the foul calls, it's only 3-1. Which I guess is somewhat of a relief. Murphy's second is a violation of the Hingham ball. The free throw must hit the rim. Fails to hit the rim, it is a violation. Long lead past the midcourt. Looking for Triggs. Triggs with the little floater is off. It'll be Hingham ball. It'll be a sideline out. Lother to set it. Lother Triggs. And Triggs will go to the line for two. Triggs has that power move down low. She's always had it. And Lindsay has always had a sweet stroke from the free throw line. The foul's on Kieran Murphy. That's her third. Team second. So both Ahern and Murphy have 3 apiece. Keeping track of score at home. Second round at home. 10 in the game for Triggs. $1:49 remaining here in the third. Hingham's up by 7. 32-25. Hingham applying pressure in the backcourt for the easy score. And the bucket scored by Lother. Hingham's largest lead is now 9. 34-25. This is McGrath. Over to Murphy. Murphy to Nelson. Nelson. Murphy. Murphy launches a 3 ball. It's an air ball. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Harborwomen ball.
Here we go, hang on, let's convert.
That was pretty passing, but Morgan just didn't get the layup to go. The passing was so beautiful, my words weren't going to improve it. So that's just one of those you just watch the play. So another foul under the... So they're calling the foul on Sarah Ryan. That's her second, team 4. Here comes Kieran with it. We're under a minute to play. 50 seconds coming up. That's McGrath with the drive and the dribble penetration and the kick out. That's Kieran with the jumper. Front rims it. And we got a foul on the rebounding action. Looks like it's going to be on 20. I think. We'll see. No?
Let's keep going here, hang on.
Nope, we're calling it on McGrath for first. The number he put up didn't seem like the right number of fingers. Blackwood finishes strong for 3. Largest lead at 11, it's 36-25. Graff tried to get the rebound. Lothar gets called for traveling.
Do it again, hang up.
Margaret saw a streaking Sarah Ryan and Morgan Baczynski and tried to get the ball a little faster ahead. 15.3 remaining in the third.
No fouls, 15.
Murphy off the screen. Back out to Nelson. Murphy. McGrath tries to drive. 1 second. Puts it up. Back in. That's it. We've reached the end of 3 in Hingham. Our score, Harborwomen 36, Red Raiders 25. So since the first quarter, North Quincy's been held to just 2 buckets, a 3-ball and a 2-ball, both here in the third quarter. Triggs is up to 10 points in the game. He's our first scorer to reach double figures. Jillian still is at 7 for the Red Raiders. And Kieran has 5 now. Taylor has 5 for the Red Raiders with a 3 in the third. And that's where we are. Alternating possession should have the ball going to the Red Raiders here to start the fourth quarter. We've got about 1:15 left in our 2-minute and 30-second break. Just a reminder, breaks are 2 minutes and 30 seconds between each quarter, including halftime. There's no 10-minute halftimes anymore, simply because there are no locker rooms. Yep. Alternating possession does go to the Red Raiders. So North Quincy will be inbounding right in front of our broadcast location here.
Ball right here.
So for Hingham, we got Blackwood, Matthews, Lothar, Kennedy, and Weber to start the quarter. And we got a 3-second violation just like that. On the floor for the Red Raiders, you've got McGrath, you got Murphy, you got Kieran. That's Blackwood for Hingham. Matthews on the swing. Weber. Back inside. Pretty give and go. Score at Kennedy. Largest lead at 13. And Ahern's back on the floor to start the fourth. For the Red Raiders, this is Ruby. Running the show, top of the key. Red Raiders trail by 13.
Thank you.
This is Murphy. Murphy baseline drives. Plays it up too strong. Blackwood cleans the glass. Starts the roll. Matthews drives strong, loses the handle. Murphy settles it down for North Quincy. Cycles to Kieran. Kieran sets the stuff to Ava McGrath, who drives strong to the hole. No joy, and back come the Harborwomen. Kennedy looking for Blackwood. Picked off nicely by Jillian. And back come the Red Raiders. 6:25 to play in regulation. Harborwomen out in front by 13. Strong move by Ruby Ahern to the hole. Didn't get it to fall. Taylor Kieran with the rebound. Tries to drive, doesn't get it. Kennedy goes to the glass. Lead pass for Matthews goes too far. Actually picked off nicely by Murphy. and Kira will start the play back for the Harborwomen. Murphy guarded by Sophie Kura. Murphy. McGrath. Kick off to Ahern. Back to Karen. Karen drives. We're going to get a foul call. I think it's going to be on Kennedy. It could be on Kennedy. Yes, it will be on Kennedy. I have her as her second. They have her one on the board, which might explain a couple of things. Anyway, it's a non-shooting foul. So the Red Raiders get a new clock. That's Murphy. McGrath. Ahern. Guarded by Matthews. Fights through a screen. Nice pick. Murphy, Matthews, the beneficiary of the move, can't finish. Weber being pesky in the backcourt, but Ahern brings it over the timeline for the Raiders. Timeout for Quincy. Game reset for you, 5:08 remaining. 38-25, Hingham is our score. 5-3 is the team fouls. Hingham with 5, North Quincy with 3. Possession arrow favors Hingham. Ruby Ahern has 4 fouls for the Red Raiders. That's the only one in imminent danger of disqualification. And coming up at 6:30 this evening, we will have the varsity contest between the Red Raiders and the Harborwomen for you. The Harborwomen will look to get to 500 on this short season. Coming off a 54-45 victory at Whitney Hanson on Monday night. 3 scorers in double figures for the Harborwomen. Talk more about senior night coming up here at the high school this coming Friday. All right. Plays back in. Sarah Murphy to inbound. Gets it into Ruby Ahern. And we're back underway. Ahern with the drive off the glass. No good. Kara Murphy. That was Ruby Ahern. Back to Murphy. 15 to shoot. Long 3 on the way. Back rim. Matthews has the board. Looking to run. The pass was a little too strong for Alex Kennedy. The 2 freshmen combined. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be North Quincy ball. Here's Ahern. Looking for Murphy. Murphy brings it over the timeline. Murphy, that's McGrath. McGrath drives. Shot no good. And I'm not sure what the call was. You could tell from the camera angle, the official had us blocked. And the official underneath was who made the call. Molly Nelson's coming in for McGrath. And that may be the end of Ava's night as she is a swing player from the JV and varsity. She's probably going to catch a little bit of a breather so she can prepare for the varsity game tonight. Here's Morgan Brzezinski. And we have a new 5 out there for the Harborwomen. And alternating possession. What else is new? Belongs to Hingham. Coach Clune wants the Kentucky set play to run. Lowther will have it. It's an elongated box formation. Coming off the screen is Elise Jones. Jones to Lothar. Lothar with the little hook, reminiscent of her brother. Doesn't get it to fall. And back come the Raiders. Murphy. Birded by O'Connor. Ahern drives the lane and scores. 5 points in the game for Ruby. 3:35 remaining in the contest. Hingham up 11. Nice steal by Jillian. And back come the Red Raiders. Ruby Ahern. Molly Nelson. Nelson looking for Murphy. Back to Nelson. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Hingham. Fernandez, almost a back court. We didn't see it. Morgan Brzezinski. Solid home on the rebound. Elise Jones. That was a much needed basket, although you might say up 13, that's not much of a basket. And why it was important? But just to settle things down a bit. Long three underway. That's going to be a 3-ball. 3 shots. Lothar with her second. It's going to be 3 free throws. So Ahern will get 3. Absolutely no need to give that foul. First is good. Team foul for the Harborwomen. So North Quincy is leading the rest of it. Freeman and Cody check in for the first time tonight. For the O'Connor with a strong move. And the lead's 14. Ruby Ahern. Molly Nelson. Loose ball. That was Cody with the jumper. Brzezinski rebound. Nobody wants to shoot. Brzezinski will set it back up. There's really no reason to shoot. Lothar gets her pocket picked by Ahern, and Ruby will come back the other way. Ruby with the strong move to the hole gets no joy. And back comes the other way. Brzezinski will try to track it down. Can't do it. It'll be Harborwomen, Red Raider ball. No. I stand corrected. I could have assumed that it was, yeah. I could have, yeah. I would have been shocked. Yeah, okay. My eyes are not going that bad yet. It is Red Raider ball. We're coming up on 1:35 to play in the contest. Hingham 42, North Quincy 28. Is our score? This is Nelson. Little runner. Corralled by Fernandez to Brzezinski. Up ahead to Lothar. She's got to step on everyone. 6 in the game for Margaret. Ruby Ahern with it. Nice pick by O'Connor. Unselfish play. She forms Elise Jones for 3. And it's 46-28 as we're under a minute to play. Molly Nelson. Ruby Ahern. Ball is loose. And here's Elise coast to coast. She throws it up. Got hammered, no foul. go off of her, and it'll be North Quincy ball. I mean, when I say hammered, I thought, given the amount of contact there's been and the calls that have been made, I thought there'd be a call there. But you know what? I don't want to say I'm a homer. Sarah in the game. She makes the inbounds back to Ruby. We're coming up on the final 30. Fernandez cleans the glass. Lother. Elise Jones. They'll pull it back out. There's no reason to take a shot. There's no reason to do much of anything. But Fernandez doesn't listen. Ruby just goes to the hole and scores.
That's it, Ruby.
It's a 20-point game with 2 seconds. Run. This one's over. The final score: Hingham 48, North Quincy 28. Scorers of note in the game still: Lindsay Triggs with 10. Alex Kennedy had 8. Elise Jones had 6, 4 coming in the fourth quarter. Lother had 6. Marissa Matthews had 5. So all in all, balanced scoring. On the other side of the coin, Jillian had 7. Ruby Ahern, even though she had the 4 fouls, still had 6 points in the game. Taylor Kernan had 5. Molly Nelson had 5. And that's the bulk of your scoring. So once again, on behalf of the executive producer of Hingham Athletics on YouTube, Jim Quattromoni, our coordinating producer, Matt Feld, today's game was produced by John Todd. Our stage manager is Mary Ellen Holler. I'm Greg Kortika. Your final score: Hingham 48, North Quincy 28. This has been a presentation of Hingham Athletics on YouTube. Thanks for watching.